Hey there, students. So we are in visual notes. If you feel like you want to go directly to concept notes, you're more than welcome to do that. All right. If I'm giving you an example one, I'm asking you to simplify this expression. It can be very confusing because you have a bunch of variables and number. What we're going to do is we are going to color code. We're going to represent my x, which is my variable, by an apple, and we want my y to be my orange. All right, so in here, if I have, in here we're working for that, so if I have 2x, I know that x is one apple, so 2x will mean 2 apples. And then I have here again 3x, so 3x is 3 apples. So instead of saying I want 2 apples and 3 apples, to make it shorter, we want to simplify it, and 2 plus 3 apples, it's combined to be 5 apples, right? So easy, super easy, right? So same thing, we have numbers in here. 1 plus 4 will become 5. That's it, we're done. That's it, you did it. So if we go back to the algebraic expression is this guy in here who looks super fancy, but is actually very easy to tackle. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna color code our x. So 2 apple was my 2x, and my 3 apple is my 3x. So because x and x, they are the same stuff, which is the like terms in mathematical terms. So 2x plus 3x, we can combine it because it's really x2 plus 3x. We have the same stuff, which is x. So 2 plus 3 is 5x. Do I have that? Absolutely, right here. And then what is left is 1 plus 4, which is plus 5, which again, this is our simplified expression. And if you see, you can tell that 5 apples is 5x and my 5 is my 5. So super easy, right? Good. Okay, we're gonna do example 2. So this time the expression is a little bit longer, but again, it's super easy, so don't worry. What we notice is that we have x and we also have y. So we have two different type of variables. We have two different type of stuff going on. So I'm gonna color code it. My x is going to be yellow for my apples, and I'm gonna pick blue for my y for my oranges. All right. So there's one thing that you have to be very careful is that when you see y by itself, it actually means 1y. The 1 is invisible. So just keep that in mind. Y by itself means 1y. Okay, so going back to this expression in here, we want to be able to simplify it, which means to make it shorter. So x is my yellow, so I'm going to color code that, which is my apples. And then I want to color code my oranges. So I have this and this, okay? So I know that my, I have 2 apples. So my 2 apples is here. And I'm working this in here right now. So, and then I have my oranges. So I have 1 orange, 2 orange. So I know right away that 1 plus 2 orange is going to be 3 orange, right? And then my 2 apples, it's 2 apples in here. And what I'm left with are my constant or my number. So I have 1 plus 4 becomes 5. That's it. Again, this is my combine like, we combine the like terms, so it is my simplified expression. So if we want to go back to the algebraic expression, so it's the same thing. So I'm highlighting my apples in yellow, my oranges, my y plus 2y. Again, remember, so we have 1y plus 2y, because y is the same family, so I have y. So 1 plus 2y becomes a 3y, right? So that's why we have 3y in here. So then 5, like what we did, 1 plus 4 becomes 5. And my 2x, because I don't have another 2x remain the same. That's it, super easy. Okay, so we are in example 3. Do you notice the expression is getting longer and longer? All right, so just remember y is actually 1, y, the 1 is invisible, and x follow the same logic. If you see only x, it means 1x. Okay, other than that, if you look at the expression, we have something completely new in here. We have something that is x and y combined together. So just keep in mind that if you see x, y, it actually means x multiplied by y. And if you see x, y is different than x by itself or y by itself, right? So if I try to represent this in as a visual, so my XY is actually one bundle of one apple and orange together. So if I have 3XY, I have 3 bundles of apple and orange. That's why you cannot combine the bundle and with the single apple or the single orange. Easy, right? Okay, so the other tips I want to show you is that when you have a super long expression like this, I want you to read from left to right, okay? So the reason why I want you to read from left to right is because we don't want to lose anyone, okay? We don't want to lose a friend on the way. So I'm gonna start with 2x. I'm gonna look from left to right. Do I have another x? Then I'm gonna move to 1. Do I have another number? And then xy. Do I have another xy, etc. Yeah? All right, so I'm going to start with my x. So 2x, I'm moving from left to right. Do I have another x? Absolutely, right here. So I'm gonna color code it in the same. And then moving from left to right, I have my 1. Do I have another number somewhere? Yes, right here. And then my xy, it's only by itself, and my y is also by itself, okay? So with the color coding, I can tell right away what I can combine. So 2x and x become 3x. Yes, oops, wrong color. Let me move this. So let's go back. So 3x plus x, because remember x is 1x, is 3x. And then 1 plus 4 becomes 5. And then 3xy is left by itself. It doesn't have another friend. And 2y doesn't have another friend. So that is how we get this to this. Okay, again, 2x plus 1x is 3x. 1 plus 4 is 5. And then 3xy is by himself. And then 2y, it's by himself. All right, good job, everyone. Hey there, students. Yay, it's practice time. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video and I want you to work on quest 1 and quest 2 by yourself. I have all the notes on the side, so it should make it easy for you to refresh your memory. And then when you're ready, go ahead and unpause, and we're gonna go over the answer together. All right, have fun. All right, students, here are the answer. I know it looks super busy, but here it is. So for quest 1, the answer is supposed to be 8y plus 9 plus 10x. So do you have that? And then for quest 2, the answer at the bottom is supposed to be 10a plus 7b plus 8. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see it clearly. So for quest 1, it's fairly simple, right? So you color code it, so you have 6y, 2y, you combine them together, it becomes 8y. My constant is 5 plus 4, 9, and then my x is the same thing. So that gives me this, yeah? Okay, straightforward. Now for my, for this one, for quest 2, so it's the same thing, you know, but just remember that even though you've never seen the A and the B, it's another variable, it's another letter, it's not another like terms, it's another looking stuff. So do I have the same looking stuff? Yes, my A is the same looking stuff. I have A and A, and then I combine them. Same for the B. Okay, so don't be thrown off by it, even though you've never seen it. Yeah. Okay, so great job. Now let's see if we can do the next one. All right, so same thing for quest 3 and quest 4. Go ahead and pause the video. Just remember, because the expression is so long, remember to do a reading from left to right. Okay, good luck. Okay, students, here are the answers for quest 3 and quest 4. If you look at the bottom, go ahead and check if you have the same thing. So it's supposed to be 8ab plus 8a plus 4b plus 7 for quest 3. Now for quest 4, it's supposed to be 9r plus 60 plus 11. So for quest 3, the only thing that you have to be careful was that if you remember, B actually means 1B. Remember, B by itself is the hidden one in front. So I color coded my B with in blue. So I have 3 plus 1B is equals to 4B. Okay. The other thing that you have to remember is AB is different than A by itself or B by itself. Again, remember AB, it's like a bundle. Your bundle of apple orange is different than apple by itself or orange by itself. Okay, great job. Now for quest 4, so same thing, my R is the invisible one in front is supposed to be 1R. My T is supposed to be 1T, okay? So if I'm combining my letter R, so everything in yellow, so I have 2 plus 6, which is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9R. Do you have that? So, and then 5t is 5 plus 1 is 6t. Okay, and combining my constant is easy. So my final answer is this, right? Excellent job, students. I'm so proud of all of you.